Yeah, I don't know if this video will have audio or not. I got a little bent out of shape. I thought I'd fucking embarrass myself when I edit this later. I'll look back and be like, really? And be like, really? You're that sloppy? Yeah, I look sloppy. I feel sloppy. See, the thing is that obviously there's certain things in this hypothetical video game that I'm about to describe where I could think about doing a thing, but doing a thing and thinking about a thing are two different things. But when you get sloppy, thinking about a thing and doing a thing become much fucking closer together, um, hypothetically speaking. And anyways, like you're gonna worry about me taking out no weak targets or nothing. Like I'm gonna take out no weak targets or nobody that don't deserve it to fucking see the halo in the sky. So I'll be right with you. It's tea time. We're gonna go make a tea, like Martin Ledke says. Tea time. No, not like the Jewish Masons where you gotta set a tea time all the time, right? Hey, we going golfing? Yeah, doctor. Yeah, I'm going golfing. Hey, what? I'm sorry, fucking. What does the Jewish doctor say to the Jewish cop? Fucking grimy in this place. Somebody needs to fucking come in here with a sterilizer unit, bunch of stainless steel, and a fucking TIG welder, and fucking make this into an apartment. You know. Totally forgot what I was gonna say. I had it all planned out when I was out there. Yeah, well, I'm kind of getting back onto the same rhythm I was thinking. So it was this. It was gonna fucking spill it all out. So everybody's been fussing. Everybody in town's been fussing about me having a fucking paint can fire at what I would call a friend, only because the enemy of my enemy. Wait, what's the fucking saying? The enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? So the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and so I've been spoken to about 3 times. Okay, with various degrees of fucking intimidation, and well, I'm just gonna skip all the bullshit and just say what I wanted to say. The fire department says that as long as it's on private property, there's no fucking fire ban going on, and it's after dark because they always do the daytime thing, even if it's been raining for a month and a half in fucking Muskoka. They still want to put the fire ban on because why? Because everybody's fucking afraid of fire. Well, yes, you play with fire, you get burned, right? So, so I'll get into that in a second. But what the fire department told me was that as long as it's on private property, not in some fucking park somewhere, but on private property, in a controlled situation, a clean fire, and it's not making a whole shit ton of fucking smoke. And they don't want you making fucking smoke signals to send the fucking Indian cavalry up, right? But so that's truth be told, right? That's the fucking rules, right? And so See, now I'm getting all emotional because I'm thinking of the implications of it all. And the implications of it all are this. So, do you remember the other night when I went live and I was banging on the window saying, "What's the problem?" So the cops are circling because they want my nuts in a fucking bow tie. They want, like, hey, I only got one good nut. You want to take it? Fucking go ahead. I don't really fucking want it anymore, anyways. It's just in the fucking way, right? Of my fucking doing the splits like Van Damme. So, so if you want my fucking good nut in a fucking bow tie, well, it's all yours, right? And so, so it all comes back to what I was thinking about out there. It finally came back to me, was about what's the fucking, what does the Jewish doctor say to the Jewish cop, right? Right? What does the Jewish lawyer say to the Jewish cop? What does the Jewish doctor and lawyer say to the Jewish cop? Who's your dentist? Yeah, who's your fucking dentist, bro? That's what I mean. So it's like, if you think your own jokes are funny, then you're fucked, right? But my jokes are funny. I'm not a doctor. I'm a fucking dentist, bro. And so the one thing that I wanted to air too, and the actual thing was this. The actual thing was that all you fucking Freemason fools, you're just Jesuit fucking Shabbos Goy, man. Everyone that wears the fucking Mason's fucking cult, right, is Shabbos Goy to the fucking real power, right? So that's okay. That being said, take that in, eh? All you guys that think you're climbing the rungs and shit, and whatever. Like, like you could go lots of ways, man. There's lots of smaller schools of magic that are equally as powerful as these goofs, right? And because it's a smaller pack, it's actually more dangerous, right? And okay, everybody's doing these things on instinct, like these psychological, even linguistic, basic hypnosis, psychology shit. Like some people have defense mechanisms or whatever that they've developed, and they're, using words, obviously, but there's psychological things, right? Like some people make you feel sorry for them. Some people fucking pull this other shit, get like intimidating to get what they want from you, or like, there's even astrological implications, which I don't even like to explore psychological manipulation. I really don't. And the reason is because I don't like the responsibility of being the one. Like, I really don't. I have a little bit slight fear of fucking being a leader. Like a general that lost his troops already, right? Like, that's how I feel. I feel like a general that lost like 150 of his fucking the best of the best. And how are you supposed to live that up? Right? Yeah, I'm sorry about all the unprofessionalism here. I got fucking toilet paper sticking in my shoe as I walk away like a fucking cartoon. Give me a minute. So anyways, I don't come on here. I don't come on here and try and whine too much, right? Because, like, I wish I was more articulate with, like, describing my fucking pain and anger to you people. Like, no, I guess not. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, I don't want to transfer that energy to someone else. But the fucking cowardism has to fucking stop, dude. The total fucking cowardism across the fucking board has to stop. Yeah, okay, bud. This is what I love about the fucking robots that come on here. It's like, I just happen to glance at the screen, right? The only one guy is my one heckler dude. Yeah, they reclaimed it, man. They fucking repoed the dock, bro. I didn't pay my tab, so they repoed it, eh? They repoed it, but they didn't drive on my grass, eh? Yeah, you had to be there to get it, but I was going to do a little film documentary of it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow if I survive this day. I was going to go down there tomorrow and clean up the park, take all the fucking wood up to the house for burning later. Maybe Troy Turner, the big bitch, will actually come have a fire if it's at my house. He's too chicken shit to come see me when I'm over in the park, eh? There's a word for that. It's called twat. Troy Turner's a big fat twat. Anyways, on a side note. On a side note. Yeah, no, so the fact is, man, like, you know, providing there's no fucking fire ban in place, and even if there is, for that matter, okay, even if there is a fire ban in place, if you have to have a fire to stay warm, that's an arguable defense. And so, okay, so circling back, to quote the one chick there that was the spokesperson for the States there during COVID, the circle back chick, let's circle back for a second to what's going on. And I'm banging on these cops' windows the other day, trying to get service, right? And neither one of them had fuck all to say. If they had a mouthful of fuck all, they didn't know how to get the fuck all out of their fucking mouth, right? And so they're basically refusing me service. And I got on camera the one chick doing the fucking autistic fucking thing in front of the computer. She's just autistically fucking waiting for the AI to fucking say apprehend, right? And I'm fucking banging on the window. You saw it. I fucking filmed it. Did you not see the autistic chick with the fucking just looking at the computer, fucking hoping it says apprehend? Okay, this is some fucking next level shit, okay? This is not a fucking joke. I'm not playing fucking checkers out here. I'm noticing fucking some seriously disturbing behavior. And that fucking autistic fucking, like, divergent fucking thing she was doing, just looking for the right answer, and nobody would speak to me. I was cop knocking on those fucking cruisers. I was cop knocking on live stream, cop knocking on these fucking windows, and they had nothing to fucking say to me. Right? Reason being is because they're not in fucking charge. Same like an accident scene. Okay? Like, know your P's and Q's. If there's ever a pissing contest on a fucking accident scene, the fire department has precedence. Don't start with they're just doing their job shit. I'm not reading the rest of that. I'm looking at my own beautiful green eyes that look like they're on fire. They're already on fire. I don't need to read that. They're just doing their job. They should have got a different job. If they wanted to fucking survive what's coming, they should have picked a different fucking job, bro. Okay, and that goes for you and anybody else. Like, if you're a fucking roofer and you fall off the roof, what am I supposed to say, bro? Well, if you weren't a roofer, you wouldn't have fucking fell off the roof, fool. Right? Maybe you should have got a fucking job cleaning windows on the ground or something, bro. Right? I have no fucking sympathy for soldiers that take on the responsibility of defending the public. I have no sympathy for fallen soldiers. Okay? They died in the line of duty as they took an oath to fucking do so. So I admire some of them that will sacrifice their lives for whatever reason. However, that's a different topic. You signed the fucking thing. You wanted to be a fucking cop, a soldier, fucking CIA, FBI, fucking snitch. You wanted to be a fucking CI? You signed your own fucking fate. I have no sympathy for fallen soldiers, and nor should you. You can respect them for what they fucking did individually, but you should have no sympathy for fallen soldiers. That's what they signed up for, fool. That's what you fucking signed up for. And if you weren't prepared for it, then you shouldn't have fucking signed up. Okay? Sorry. If you didn't want to fucking die in the line of duty, then you shouldn't have been a fucking cop. Bro, sis. I'm just sick of fucking people being pussies. I'm just sick of fucking cowardism ruling the world and fucking... I'm not big on deception because I'm no good at it. Like I said, I refuse to study psychology because I don't want to be responsible for manipulating people. You know, I still do want 300 volunteers. Don't get me wrong. I'm still ready to step up to the plate. Right? I am a fucking leader. Okay? Whether I like it or not. I can't fucking hide from my destiny. I'm a fucking leader, dude. Sorry. Tried to hide. They signed up to help honest people, but not the bad people. You make some sense, bro. Like, yo, like, honest to goodness. So who decides who's honest and who's not? Okay? Like, that's very Christian of you, bro. Leader of what? That's what leaders do, though. They just fucking act a certain way and fucking people admire them. That's what true leaders do. They act a certain way and people admire them or they hate them, right? Leaders either get hanged or praised, right? They either get a medal or they get fucking executed. There's not a lot of fucking gray area for leaders, right? They're the ones responsible, you know? So they either get fucking medals or they get fucking executed. And who wants that? Lead what? You gotta ask? If you gotta ask, then you can't be in the club. Okay? Like, if you're asking stupid fucking questions, you're not allowed to know. See? And the way it is to tell you the truth, right now, the biggest weapon against them is individual thought. Right now, the biggest weapon against them is individual thought. Right? So that's where I come in. I've been hijacking fucking people's thoughts through subconscious fucking primal magic shit. Get deeper into it, but you wouldn't believe me if I told you. And am I scared? Yeah, I have fear. I'm not prepared to die. Closer than most, but I'm not prepared to die. Nobody is. Like, even the fucking... Like, unless you fucking turn into a ball of light and float away, nobody's prepared to fucking die. Nobody's fully prepared for that. Not even to face it. That's what I mean. Leader of what? I'll do it my fucking self. That's the thing. That's what leaders do. Like, they'll just fucking... You want something done right, you do it your fucking self. Okay? I'm not asking anybody to fucking do nothing. At all. Ever. Fuck you. If you're not in on your own fucking accord, not in on your own fucking free will, then fuck you. Right? You ain't putting this shit on me. Right? Whatever the fuck you do as a result of our discussions is not fucking on me. You understand? Like I said, you sign up. You sign up for a certain fucking thing, and you can make that however you want to perceive it. I'd like 300 of me to fucking, I would like 300 of me, even in my decrepit fucking state. I would like 300 fucking soldiers like me to fucking just report in. You know what I mean? Just look exactly like me with the fucking scar on the forehead, fucking all the wounds, everything as decrepit as I am. 300 of me to show up and report for duty. Like, does that not scare you? It should. If 300 of me reported to fucking duty to me, that should scare you. It scares me. It scares me to think of 300 people with my capabilities and my identical fucking situation right now, as decrepit as I am and as fucking beat down and fucking poisoned up and fucking old. 301, including me. That's a fucking I'm intimidated by that, dude. I would not want to be a governing power and have 300 of me running around in trench coats. So I feel sorry for a motherfucker. Like I said, it wouldn't be weak targets either. It wouldn't be fucking weak targets. You know who takes out fucking weak targets? The Israelis. Like, let's get this fucking live stream cut right now. You know who attacks schools for Hezbollah? You know who attacks fucking hospitals and says, oh, there was a wounded Hezbollah in there, so we executed 1,000 people, including all the victims that were in the hospital. Or they fucking blow up a school and say, yeah, one of the Hezbollah guys was a teacher. Oh no, my favorite. Oh, you're getting me excited talking about the fucking Jews. So they had a bunch of pagers, right? They fucking shipped them a bunch of pagers with explosives in them. You can't fucking make this shit up, man. There is to this day a fucking golden pager. It was given on live TV. This is not fucking CGI fucking AI shit. No. What his name is? That fucking guy from Israel, man. He gave Donald Trump a golden pager. He gave Donald Trump a golden pager that was like symbolic of this fucking pager explosives that all these Hezbollah guys were wearing fucking pagers, bro. This is like pure fiction. I know. The only reason I'm talking about it is because they give him a fucking pager to put in the fucking White House. What's his name? I can't think of his name. He's fucking, they call him BB or some shit for a nickname, but it's like Netanyahu. Yeah, they give this fucking Yahoo guy, gave Trump a fucking golden pager to symbolize their fucking retaliation. Wow. That's good. Nobody invited you anyways, bud. You can't make this shit up, bro. They fucking, like, I can't help but to say it, okay? And I'm going to say the words, too, just to see if it is a trigger, but what's wrong with freeing fucking Palestine, man? Remember when Palestine was a fucking nation? You know what I mean? Like, so what? Palestine doesn't exist anymore? Is that what you want me to fucking understand? Right? Is that Palestine doesn't exist anymore, never existed, was just a figment of my imagination, and that this new territory that they've acquired is going to be anything other than a fucking cleansing? Like, I don't even understand. Okay, I know geography and I know a little bit about the fucking space we're talking about here. And so what are they going to do with these people? Are they going to process them? Like Star Trek, like they're going to process them and relocate them? Because that's the only way that they get rid of these motherfuckers, is if they go in there, okay, in this hypothetical video game I'm talking about, they want to get rid of these motherfuckers. They go in there, they tag them all like fucking cattle, and they ship them out. They go out the border, okay? They go out fucking Egypt or wherever they go out, but they're all fucking tagged, biometrically tagged. And fucking, this is how, I'm telling Israel how they can get rid of these fucking guys. You biometrically fucking tag them all and put them outside the fucking border. You think they're going to just walk back? Okay, hear me out. If that's the case, they'd have to take, what, 1 million people? They'd have to process 1 million people, which is fuck all, really, if you think about it. Like, how many people goes through, a busy airport in a week? Or say, even in a month, how many people goes through a busy airport in a month? It's got to be over 1 million. Fuck, well over. Right? So it would take 30 days to fucking completely remove, quote unquote, in this hypothetical video game, it would take less than a month to fucking remove these people completely. And so I think that's their next fucking move. I think they're going to actually go in there and physically remove the people now that they're in such a confined space that they can actually go in, I believe, if they wanted to, and fucking physically move them. But that's not what they're about. See, the sickening part is, a fucking guy calling me. The sickening part is this, is that they don't want to just remove them. They want to torture them in front of everyone. And so I had this fucking vision years and years ago. It sounds stupid, but they were going to execute somebody, like an actual execution, right? And I had this vision. I said, well, when they televise the fucking execution of someone over the fucking airwaves everywhere, it's going to be a fucking problem. Psychologically, it's going to damage the fucking, what do you call it? The shared consciousness or whatever is going to be fucking physically damaged, abused, whatever from this. And so what happened was, they fucking, eventually they went back and they got him. They hung Saddam Hussein on fucking live TV, right? And so now they've upped the ante. They're actually murdering children in schools with bombs, and everybody is cheering because they're Jews. Okay, this is a fucking fact. These are facts. You can fact check it all you fucking want. But the Israelis have admittedly targeted fucking schools and considered the damages to be collateral damage. And the entire population of the planet is either completely complacent or completely ignorant, which I wish they were ignorant, but they know it's happening and they still smile and laugh like, haha, like, oh, turn all those motherfuckers to glass. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, if you ever were on the front lines for a second, you'd shit your pants. But you got no problem saying, turn these motherfuckers to glass, right? Because you're one of those honest people that the cops need to protect, right? This is what I'm saying about people. You don't know who the fuck someone is until you fucking know them, man, right? And, like, you know what? Like, I'm not afraid to say it. There ain't nobody out there that's fucking made of nothing. Like, people aren't fucking made of nothing. And I'm not trying to say I'm a fucking bad man or no shit. But what I'm saying is I can't sleep at night knowing that these fucking Israelis are blowing the shit out of fucking schools over there and just taking out fucking refugee tents and shit. I can't fucking sleep. Right? And I know it's just a fucking story. It's nothing more to me than a fucking story. But it's a story that everyone's okay with. That's all I'm going to say about the whole fucking... That's all I got to say about the fucking Palestinians and the fucking other guys, man. That everyone thinks it's a fucking joke. Right? This is a fucking joke. I can talk about anything, man. What do you want to talk about? Talk about the fucking Blue Jays? What do you want to talk about? The fucking Leafs? They're all golfing. The Leafs are all gone golfing. Talk about the Leafs. That fucking Matthews, man. If I fucking got face to face with him, I'd rip that fucking C right off his chest. That guy has no business being the captain of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And I don't even know him that well. I've just seen a few fucking comments that he made, and I've seen a couple press conferences where he spoke. And there's nobody I want. Like, I've never wanted to hit a Maple Leaf player in the face, like punch him in the face. Okay? Even Matt Sundin, when he pulled some fucking sissy shit lots of times. Like, I still would rather punch this Matthews guy in the face than even the coaches back then. Like, ugh. Like, that guy does no business wearing the C. That fucking Matthews guy, or whatever his fucking name is. I don't even know his first name, dude. But he's got, like, the most punchable face I've ever seen in my entire life. From a hockey perspective. Yeah, I just don't even like the tone in his voice. He had no business wearing the C. You know who very rarely ever wears the C? Is the fucking goalie. You know who should wear the C? Is the fucking goalie. Right? Have you ever seen fucking... I can't even think of an example where the fucking captain was the goalie. Like, I can't even think of an example. But I'm sure it's happened. It must have happened. You know what nobody's talking about anymore? And it's like, you want to talk about conspiracy theories? That's fine. I don't care what people fucking say. You can be a fucking retard. Okay, conspiracy means a couple of people trying to fuck you over. And if you haven't had a couple of people fuck you over, then you ain't living life right. Okay? I got lots of people trying to fuck me over. So I don't like when people say, oh, it's conspiracy theorists. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not paranoid schizophrenic. There's fucking government officials trying to fuck my life up. Right? Fact. It's a fucking fact. Among fucking other people who, I don't know why, but have this fucking uncontrollable urge to protect the fucking cops. You know what I mean? It's like, they got enough fucking help, dude. Talk about conspiracy theories. So the biggest conspiracy theory 20 years ago, or even 10, 15 years ago, was Monsanto. And so Monsanto had control of the fucking seeds. And what happened is that if you grew corn on your property from Monsanto, you didn't fucking seed anything. You didn't take anything to replant. You called them again and got another 2 million seeds. Right? So just say corn for one fucking example. Let's just stick with corn. So you had to pay them $2 million to get your fucking seeds for the fucking, like, we're talking industrial farming. So you never got your seeds back, right? So you pay that $2 million every year to get your new fucking seed. Boom, boom, boom. And this shit grows good. That's fine. It's fucking resilient. Everything like that. Okay? Now what happens is your fucking seeds fucking blow over and end up in your neighboring corn fucking yard, right? Now, buddy, his fucking perennial seeds or whatever he's fucking got start to fuck up, dude. This was one of the main things that got me really excited about fucking this Monsanto shit. And I haven't heard no one talking about it. Like, people talk about the food supply a lot and everything like that, but they don't talk about the Monsanto monopoly where they've genetically engineered everything we fucking eat. Everything. Okay? Everything's GMO or selectively GMO in the sense that that's what the government allows to be grown. Like I don't even know exactly, but carrots have been manipulated in some way because they used to be always a different color. They were never fucking orange. I don't know why they made them fucking orange, but they chose orange. And like natural carrots come in all different fucking colors, right? But if you go to the store, predominantly, like with the exception, I guess, you're going to find orange carrots, right? Same with corn. They used to call it maize back in the Egyptian days, right? So we're talking, like, what are we talking about here for Egyptian days? Like, you want to give it 2,000 years? Okay, before Christ, they had fucking corn going on in South America as well as probably Africa. Actually, I'm certain it was in Africa, South America. They had fucking corn crops going. Like, what are we talking, like 6,000 fucking years ago, according to them? And so nowadays, carrots are orange. By choice, by design. Your carrots are fucking orange because the government chose that to be the predominant fucking thing. Right? So circling back to Monsanto seeds blow onto fucking Joe Blow's farm. Well, when he takes his seeds in to try and fucking use them again next year, when he harvests some seeds, takes some back so he has some to plant next year, they don't grow. because they've been fucking altered as a result of talking, quote unquote, for lack of a better term, to the fucking farm next to it. So it's like, now this guy has two choices. He has to either fess up the $2 million a year to get his fucking seeds, or what? Just goes under, right? So let's take it one step further. Right now they want to fucking pull the COVIDs, right? They want to call the bird flu. Remember, it was hand, foot, and mouth, right? They want to fucking actively kill livestock, right? They want to actively kill livestock so that only the Monsanto, so it's flora and fauna, okay? The two things that we eat primarily, actually, as far as I can tell, with the exception of like fucking mushrooms or some type of exotic species, right? You know, insects or something. We eat flora and fauna, okay? Flora and fauna. So they took the flora fucking 25 years ago. They took the fucking meat from us more recently, but they've actually taken it to the point where it's impossible for these small farmers to do it, right? Like you can homestead all you want, right? Like you can homestead for sure. It's a lot of fucking work, but you could definitely homestead, right? Which means having fucking animals on hand, because it's not that, you know, but you still are required to get food. So you still have to basically, especially in Canada, you have no choice but to fucking feed them from the general store. Like you have to have a storehouse to fucking feed for the winter, right? So animal husbandry in Ontario or in Canada, like almost anywhere in Canada, is a fucking part-time job, right? Like unless you have storehouse of fucking food, you can't be out grazing in the fucking, right? You can't have sheep like these fucking guys with their big boots. They fucking die out here. It's a fucking joke out here in fucking Huntsville, man. Winter's not a fucking joke out here, bro. But yeah, that's just some of the things that piss me off. But the thing that pisses me off most is the fucking Karen, cop calling, piece of shit, fucking do-gooders. Oh, the cops are for honest people. Well, if the cops are for honest people, then who the fuck are they working for? Because I haven't fucking seen honest person, like, you know, I haven't seen an honest person completely fucking, quote unquote, pure fucking honest person ever in my life, okay? You know, even like as a kid, you would have fucked up. So what? It doesn't count? You're only counting at the adult ages? And then, so who are these cops protecting if they're protecting honest people? Who the fuck is honest, right? Like, most people aren't even honest with themselves, dude. Like, sometimes the people that shit they say is designed to fucking trip you out, make you fucking angry. But it's also on point. It's fully on point. So the cops are just doing their jobs to protect honest people. So let's describe the honest people. The honest people are the ones that follow every fucking rule and do everything they're told. That's what honest people is, right? Okay? You know what those people are to me? Fucking coward, piece of shit, fucking brain dead fucks. Okay? Anybody that just follows orders, you know, to quote the Jews, the Germans were just following orders, bud, so relax.